Hi, I'm Megan, and here's what readers are saying about Passages by P.K. Edgewater. This is one of those reads that leave you thinking about life even when you're finished with the last page, you're left pondering. Miko's dad was a fisherman, and while I'm not Greek, I know their traditions are strong, and I think his dad was hoping he'd follow in his footsteps. But Miko has his own dreams and decides to go into psychiatry, and he finds himself in the USA. His first patient is a Vietnam vet, and we all know the scars war leaves on a person, and it's heartbreaking. But the men share a friendship and a bond of sorts. What really hits home is we're always quick to judge and have opinions, but when you read a book like this, you're forced to see, feel, and experience things from different perspectives, and things you once would have judged you now have compassion for. It's a reminder to put yourself in someone else's shoes and walk their journey and live their story. The other thing that hit home is how we bury painful experiences and they come to surface with a trigger, be it a person, a smell, a sound, whatever, and then those things need to be dealt with, and often it's like a scar that we pick at. The wound has to heal afresh. A thought-provoking and emotional read. Heidi from Goodreads. This book is a fascinating look into the lives of two men from different cultures, generations, and at completely different stages of their lives. I absolutely loved watching the connection between them grow, even as their lives became more complicated. It felt like they both had so much to learn from the other. I really enjoyed how the author explored the impact the war could have on someone. Although this was focused specifically on a Vietnam War veteran, it was easy to see how this story could apply to most veterans. I engaged with this book from the moment I started reading until the moment I finished. I would highly recommend this book. Carrie from Goodreads. Passages is a thoughtful and emotional read that really makes you reflect. The writing is smooth and the story flows in a way that feels real and grounded. I liked how it explored life changes and personal growth without feeling too heavy. A few slower spots, but overall, a really meaningful book. Katie from BookBub. The author has a compelling tale to tell about the effect of war on a participant and the ways the experience of one reverberates in widening circles to impact many. Mr. Edgewater explores this serious and important issue through relatable characters he places in interesting situations. The prose is straightforward, which allows the reader to fully engage with the story the author is chronicling. I would recommend this book to anyone who enjoys a good and meaningful narrative. Patricia from Amazon. Passages by P.K. Edgewater read like a bit of a character study, a story that explores themes of self-discovery, resilience, and the interconnectedness of the human experience. The writing has moments of genuine emotional resonance that linger long after reading. P.K. Edgewater's ability to craft vivid images and quirky, flawed, introspective characters highlight his writing talents and made certain passages feel deeply personal and relatable. However, the pacing was a little inconsistent, with some sections feeling overly drawn out, while others seemed to skim over events. The story was a little wordy at times and occasionally meandered, which pulled me out of the story from time to time. But overall, Passages was a worthwhile read for those who enjoy reflective, somewhat philosophical, character-driven stories that explore the human condition. A story of the complexities we can all face of struggles of identity, dealing with trauma, loyalty, friendships, and connection. Happy reading, Angela. And that is what readers are saying about Passages by P.K. Edgewater. Happy reading.